I'm Roamy from South East Slings. Today I'm going to show you how to use a tie-on carrier to carry your child on your front. So here I have the Oscha Cairis carrier, which is actually a half buckle, so it's got a buckle waist and tie straps. It's exactly the same principle if you are using a carrier which has got a tie-on waist as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just clipping the waistband around here. And you can either wear this on your hips or on your waist, wherever you find most comfortable. So I'm sitting that down there so it's nice and snug. Obviously if you're tying it, you tie it on. I'm doing this with a slightly larger baby, so I'm not needing to narrow the carrier, but depending on the different tie-on carrier you're using, you may need to narrow it depending on the age of your baby. I'm going to pick up my baby and support them on my front. Now this doll is meant to be around sort of 9 months old size, so their legs are likely to be wrapping around like this. So you want their bottom lower than their knees, with the lower leg able to swing freely in the carrier. So I'm holding baby on my front with the head on my upper chest and their legs wrapping around. I'm going to slide my hand under the base of the carrier and bring this up over their bottom and back like this. So you're stroking the carrier up. Put one strap over one shoulder and the other strap over the other shoulder. Now check that you're happy this is sitting evenly from one knee pit to the other, that the lower leg can swing freely and is not being overextended. And you want to ensure the top edge of the carrier is no higher than the nape of their neck, and for this age of baby, no lower than their armpits. Once you're happy with the position on the front, you're going to do up the straps. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach around behind and take hold of the strap on the opposite side, like that. You're then going to pull that strap straight down to hold baby nice and snug against you, then bring it around to the front and just hold it underneath baby's bottom. Okay, so you want that holding nice and snug on that side. Hold the piece of fabric with the opposite hand like this, keeping it nice and tight, and you're going to repeat with the other side. So you're going to reach round, pull the strap straight down to hold it nice and snug, bring it around and hold it underneath baby's bottom. So you've got both the straps going over your shoulders, crossing back. Now check you're happy with where they're sat on your shoulders. If you need to, you can adjust it either side. If you take hold of each strap like this and give a little bounce, you can then get any more tightening done if you need to. So you want baby held really nice and snug at this stage. So once you're happy that baby's held securely, you're going to just cross these pieces of material over, like that. Cross them underneath baby's bottom and bring them underneath baby's legs, and then round to behind and tie in a double knot. So once round and then again. Now it's really important when you're doing this that you tighten at each stage, because if it's a little bit loose now, you're going to have to feed all the slack round. But by checking it was really secure when I was holding both the pieces of fabric there, it meant that it's now nice and snug. Now the checks you do are the same as for any carrier. So you're going to check you can see baby's face and they've got clear airway, so this is no higher than nape of neck, no lower than their armpits. You also want to check they're held as tightly as a cuddle in arms. So the way to check that is rest your hand on the back of their head and just gently lean forwards, and their body shouldn't pull away from you. Now if you do feel that baby's a little bit loose, what you can do is you're going to be wanting to get any slack away from here. So if you reach round and take hold of the fabric there, you can bring any slack around and then just feed it around over here and back around underneath here, unknot and then retie. So if you do need to do that, you can do it like that. Similarly, if baby has their arms in and then they decide to wriggle their arms out the side, you may find that it gets a bit looser. So if I bring this baby's arms out over the top, you may find that you need to then tighten it up a little bit. So again, what you can do is just bring any slack round like that, give a little bounce while you do it, slide that slack round underneath the legs and to the back, and then undo and re-knot. That's how to use the tie-on carrier for a front carry. So to take baby out, you're just going to reverse what you've done. So find your knot on the back and you're going to just unknot that. Keep hold of the straps as you do it, and put your hand under baby's bottom and just release those pieces of material. So they're coming round to the front. Okay, keep hold of one strap in one hand, and with the other, you're going to bring it round behind like that, and then we're going to swap hands. So hold baby with this hand and bring this strap around. Then you can just bring those over your shoulders like this and down over baby's bottom and back, and you can lift baby out. And that's how to use a tie-on carrier with a slightly older child.